When we think about video games, names like Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft instantly come to mind. We picture studios in the US or Japan, massive game expos like E3 or the Tokyo Game Show. But what about African countries? Why are there so few major studios, no homegrown consoles, and almost no AAA blockbusters from the continent? Is it a question of talent? Absolutely not. The truth is, the conditions that make a gaming ecosystem thrive are simply not in place yet in many African nations. In this video, we'll explore what makes countries like the US and Japan dominate gaming, and what's holding back nations like Nigeria, Senegal, or Cameroon. If you care about the global future of gaming, this story matters. An ecosystem is a system where everything works together to create a sustainable industry. For gaming, it means several things. First, strong digital infrastructure, fast, affordable internet, accessible hardware, reliable platforms. Second, purchasing power. People must be able to buy consoles, subscriptions, and games. Third, education. Developers, artists, writers, engineers. They all need to be trained. Fourth, a creative industry with studios, incubators, publishers. Fifth, investment and funding, both public and private. And finally, a gaming culture accepted, respected, and integrated into society. In the US and Japan, all of these have been in place for decades, and the results speak for themselves. Japan is the birthplace of Nintendo, Sega, and Sony, where gaming culture runs deep in anime, manga, arcades, and homes. In the US, massive publishers like Microsoft, Activision, and Epic Games drive global trends. These countries have top-tier universities offering game design degrees, ultra-fast internet, and public policies that support digital innovation. Gamers are loyal. Studios are funded, games are exported globally. When you play God of War, Zelda, or Fortnite, you're stepping into worlds built on a powerful, well-funded ecosystem. Let's take Nigeria, one of Africa's most dynamic, populous nations. There are millions of gamers, tons of talent, but still, almost no globally known studios. Why? Internet is expensive and unreliable. Hardware is imported and often unaffordable. Gaming is often viewed as a distraction, not a career. There's a lack of formal training, limited funding, and almost no political support. Passion is important, but it's not enough. You can't create The Last of Us without resources, studios, and a functioning digital industry. Africa isn't lacking in creativity. It's lacking the infrastructure and support systems that developers in Japan or the US take for granted. Still, there's real momentum building. Studios like Kiroo Games in Cameroon are showing what's possible. Kenya, Nigeria, and South Africa are seeing new indie titles, mobile games, and creative projects. Mobile gaming in particular is booming. It's more accessible, cheaper, and flexible. Incubators, collaborations, and tech hubs are beginning to appear. And African creators have stories the world has never seen based on myths, legends, and cultures unique to the continent. If governments, tech leaders, and investors take the industry seriously, Africa can build its own version of a gaming ecosystem. It doesn't need to copy Japan or the US. It needs to build something local, scalable, and powerful in its own right. Gaming is more than entertainment. It's culture, innovation, and global influence. And every region deserves a seat at the table. Africa has the talent. It just needs the right conditions to shine. If you believe in that future, like this video, share it and drop a comment below. Which African country do you think could become the next gaming hub? Subscribe for more deep dives into the global world of gaming.